Yo, 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 what's going on, you guys? It's your boy 3 Stacks in this thing, baby. And today I'm coming at you guys with another variation of my Herald of Perfection list. Boy, I mean, dude, Konami really loves me, man. I honestly believe in my heart that Konami just really cares about me, bro. Like, they keep making my deck too powerful. Like, it's the best deck. Like, this deck is stupid, bro. Like, this is Herald of Perfection at, like, beyond its full power. I mean, I didn't think the deck could get more broken, and it's so much powerful cards that I can be playing in the deck that I literally can't fit all of them. Like, it's that good. Like, we just got I call it the Powerpuff Girl set. It's the Girl Power set, which is a legendary deck that came out with support for the Harpy Ladies and the Cyber Angels and, like, a Black Rose archetype. And the Cyber Angel cards that came out, a couple of them were a little underwhelming, but there was actually 2 cards in particular that actually really enhanced my deck a lot. Like, as if this deck wasn't already consistent enough. Like, it's just too good now, bro. Like, this list is fire, bro. Like, this list is beast mode, bro. I mean, I'm talking about, like, they not ready for me, bro. They're not. This is the best deck. Like, this is the most consistent deck, like, period. Period. Like, it doesn't matter what format. Like, there is literally no deck that has more starter cards than Herald of Perfection. Like, literally, my entire deck is all starter cards. Like, my entire deck is starter cards. Starter cards and freaking just extenders. Like, that's it. Like, let's do it, bro. Like, you guys know how we do it. Like, this is nothing new. This is Herald of Perfection variation number 106. We have built this deck 105 different ways before this list. Let's do it, you guys. So we're going to start off with 3 copies of Herald of Perfection. He is the man, the myth, the legend. My mat is dedicated to him. He's sitting on Sovereignty with Scepter in his hand. Archlord Christia and Powered Angel Valkyria are bowing down before him because they acknowledge him as the King of Fairies. This card is just ridiculous. I mean, like, he honestly, like, when you play against him, you'll understand, like, he is Cancer. But I just think, like, it's worth it. It really is. Like, it's not dishonorable. It's a ritual deck, you know? Like, I feel like rituals just, you know, rituals are, like, the best. Like, rituals as a summoning mechanic is my favorite mechanic. And I think he's the most powerful ritual monster that's ever existed, like, period. Like, he's the best boss monster, in my opinion. He's just broken, flat out. Building chain links on itself not once per turn, negating anything, denying you the right to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Feels really good, especially when you earned it by ritual summoning. I love this card, bro. Like, you can't beat Herald. Like, Herald Christia is still the most perfect board to combat any meta deck. Oh, you can't special summon and you can't activate card effects. How are you going to play? So, yeah, card's broken, you guys. Like, we're maximizing on it. Like, this is his deck. And next up is Side Hoe, Princess Katana. Hiya! Now she's even more important than she's ever been because of the new support that came out for her archetype. We are definitely playing that in the main deck because it just added to the extremely ridiculous myriad of already powerful draw and searcher cards that we have in the deck. Like, we are just going ham. So yeah, Princess Katana, we're maxing out on her. Like, she's ridiculously good. She's not once per turn. She allows you to search your entire deck for everything that you need. All your combo pieces are either fairies or spells, and she gets you to half of that. Like, which is ridiculous. She's really powerful, you guys. Like, she's just so good. Don't sleep on her. So these are the only blue cards that I play in my list. In fact, if you notice, all my lists have pretty much always played the same ratio on blue cards for a long time. Before, I tested Saphira. I've tested other builds. Trust me, like, this is nothing new to me. But, like, I just really love, like, this ratio of blue cards. This is exactly what I need. Next up, for more starter cards, we have, well, starting with the starter cards, we have 3 Geldogras. Life points don't matter. If a card said pay 7,999 life points, oh, no, I'm sorry, 7,999.99999 life points to win the duel, who wouldn't play it, right? So for me, life points have always been a resource with this deck. They're not something that I use to prevent my opponent from multi-K'ing me. I use them as a resource because my boards are literally so free. By the way, like, my boards are free. Like, I'm still ending with 6 cards in hand with free boards for no reason. And they're so powerful, like, it doesn't matter. Like, my opponent's not going to be able to kill me. They can't kill me through a Christia and a Herald. Like, you can't special summon, sir. You're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't even need to extra link you. You can't special summon at all. There is no Pancratops. There is no linking into anything in the Sky Striker matchup. There is no Molaseek attack, target, no, negate. You want to search multi-faker? It's fine. You can't special summon. Like, it doesn't matter. So, like, life points just don't matter. Like, I'm speaking from experience. I'm not just speaking from speculation, you guys. So, we played 3 Gale Dogras. And he also helps you to break boards going second because of the Elder Entity. Next up, even more starter cards. We play 3 copies of Handy Manny, my helping hand. This is still my boy, you guys. I love this card a lot. He's just so flexible. He really helps you out. He assists you, enabling you to go into more extensive plays. Being that he is a target for your Ritual Sanctuary, also allows you to go into bigger, better rank 4 plays if you want to take that route. Just card's really, really good, you guys. You have to maximize on every card that can get you Herald. You have to maximize on it, bro, because every hand, no matter what, has to make Herald. This is a Herald of Perfection deck. If you're not making Herald, then your deck sucks. And it's not like to say, like, oh, you suck. It's like, you have to make Herald every single first turn. So, like, you have to maximize on every card that can get to him. Next up for even more starter cards, and this is also an extender, folks. Yes, baby. Yes. Yes! Stick and chair, bro. Or as I like to call it, staff and throne. My mat literally has Herald sitting on this chair with this in his hand. Like, you can't say I'm not dedicated, bro. You can't. Stick and chair. Literally, the beneficial accrute mont of going second with this deck is stick and chair. You're going to stick and chair every duel. It's so easy. It's free. It's literally, like, this is another reason why your boards are literally free. Like, I did testing with so many different links, like Griffin and Gumblar. Like, I even extra linked with this deck. Like, I proved it. Like, I have literally an extra link build, like, if you want to check it out. But, like, the boards are free. Like, and stick chair is one of the main reasons. Like, instant access to Summon Sorceress. This is how you go into Summon Sorceress. Free. Everything that you make after that is just free. Like, it's A1, bro. Like, this combo is just amazing. You make boards, you break boards. Like, that's what you're doing with your stick chair. You're drawing and you're searching and you're getting a lot of advantage. Next up, we have my homegirl, Eva. That's my home skillet right there, bro. Yeah. Me and her, we've been on a little journey with these new variations that I've been testing with Eva. Before, my other builds didn't have Eva, but I also had a build with Eva when she first came out, and then I tested variations with her and without her. And what I was doing was testing the water, seeing which one would be more potent. And I definitely think that Eva, like, is just the absolute most potent of all the lists. Between the ones that had her and didn't have her, she makes a huge difference in the grind game. She allows you to out-resource Sky Strikers and Altergeist and other decks that can grind with you. And also, whenever you're low on fairies and you just got hand-trapped, a lot of times when I get hand-trapped too much, like 2-3 hand-traps, like, I only end on literally, like, 2 to 3 fairies. But as long as one of them is Eva, I still have 5 negates guaranteed, which is nuts. So, the fact that my opponent hand-traps me multiple times and I still have 5 negates means they're still not going to play Yu-Gi-Oh! So, I really like Eva a lot. She's just a really powerful comeback. She's really good, you guys. She's part of the Summon Sorceress combo as well. I'm playing one of the new cards, Cyber Egg Angel. It looks like a really old Yu-Gi-Oh! Card, by the way. I'm trying to remember the name. But the card, it's really just here as an Eva target, but also it's multi-purpose because it gives me access to my Ritual Sanctuary, which is really nice. Also, it literally, like, can be specialed off of Sanctuary, which is another plus. I like it. And then we play one Petite Angel. I like that these both, even if you draw them, they're not technically bricks because they still search you out your combo pieces. And I felt that I cut the Lilybell over this, even though Lilybell is a good extender. It's just whenever I drew Lilybell, she couldn't do anything for me when I drew her, but this card can still make plays when I draw it. And it still has synergy with Ritual Summoning for Herald, tributing this, and then adding another card back, and then specialing this back off of Sanctuary just to get an extension to your plays, load more spells, and get more searches for your fairies. And then finally, to sum up the monsters, we play one Christia, the God card. Yeah, like, you can't play, like, I'm sorry, sir, you can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! Christia is broken. Like, oh my gosh. They banned Vanity Emptiness, but Christia is still legal. That's it for the monsters, you guys. I wouldn't change a thing, bro. Like, this is the most perfect list. I have very good reasonings for, like, the ratios, the numbers. I mean, come on, dude. Like, you're talking to a guy who has literally, like, done it all with this deck. Like, I have very good reasons for ratios and why I play cards now and play like, certain cards then and don't play them now, and why I play cards now that I didn't play then and vice versa. Now for our spells, even more starter cards. Like, I want you guys to count how many starter cards, and I'll tell you at the end of the deck profile exactly how many starter cards we have. But somebody tried to tell me that Sky Strikers have more starter cards in my deck. That's funny. 3 copies of Las Vegas. This card is literally, like, the best extender of your deck. It's a reborn every turn. It searches out your entire deck for exactly what you need. This card is the equivalent of a Scepter because this gets you to Herald. Anything that gets Herald searches any Light Fairy. So it's very hilarious how this card has 3-ofs that's searchable, 3-ofs that are searchable by 3-ofs that are searchable by 3-ofs. And one card snowballs into everything else. For example, a Prep can lead into Stick Chair. This can lead to Stick Chair. Stick Chair can lead into this. A Maju can lead to Stick Chair. This can lead into Chrysia. Because everything that makes Herald search is a Light Fairy. So you have to understand the unison plays where everything searches out everything that you're missing. You're going to go through every single card that you need and get access to it immediately. Like, you're never going to have a duel with Herald where you're like, gosh darn it, I wish I had that card. No, you're going to get everything in one turn because Ben 10's not once per turn. Card's broken. And it recycles any spells. Like, that's clutch because you can play one of like Soul Charge and Reborn and just keep using them. Like, I've done it before. Like, see the duel against when I played against Metaphors and I Soul Charged 3 times in the same duel. Soul Charge that one, that's not fair. And then we have 3 pre-prep, my favorite spell in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh. I love this spell, bro. It's broken. Like, it's the best spell. It's the best spell. It's the best spell. This is my Engage. It's better. It's better. It's a +1. It's broken. You recycle it. You keep using it. It's nuts. Pre-prep. All the combos that are 3 cards become 2-card combos. All your 4-card combos become 3-card combos. And vice versa. Like, it reduces the maintenance cost of just ritual summoning because it's 2 of the 3 cards that are needed. You need the ritual spell, the ritual monster, and the tribute fodder. Like, that's how you play rituals. We have 3 prep, a lot more flexible, and it is a +1 all the time. It helps me going second, combating boards. You need to make, whenever you're trying to break boards, you normally need to make more than just 1 Herald. Sometimes you have to make all 3 of your Heralds, and this really helps you because instead of banishing Dawn and adding it back, you can let it fall to the grave, get the search off your Princess Katana, hiya! And then you can add it back, and that way, like, that alleviates the issue of, oh, I didn't draw enough ritual spells. Next up, we have even more starter cards, which is nuts because your starter cards lead into the extenders because the extenders are the Light Fairies, and they're searchable, and then this is searchable by a Light Fairy, which is the egg. It's too much sauce, bro. That's what it is. 3 extra Foolish Burial. I love this card a lot. It's a great card, actually. It allows you to break boards and make boards at the same time. Multi-purpose, bro. Very flexible. So, these are your searchers. These cards, like, start up your engine, which everything, this deck's full of, it's pure engine. Like, this deck's full of really powerful enablers that, like, immediately kickstart your engine. But, like, we're nowhere near done. Like, you see this stack of cards? This is still the rest of my deck. I just want to keep everything kind of looking neat. Yeah, that's cool. That works. Next up, the newest card that I'm actually rocking at 3 because it literally is, like, never dead. Like, dude, if you don't have Cyber Angel Benton in your hand, you were never going to summon Herald in the first place. I'm going to say that one more time for you so that you don't, like, leave some ridiculously preposterous hating comments saying, like, why do you play 3? Like, why? Like, it's situational. You're going to break. Who? What? These are the only deck profiles when I get to be cocky. Who do you think you're talking to? This is the Herald Perfection God. You're never not going to have Benton in your hand, bro. I promise you. Like I'll say it again. If you didn't have Benton in your hand, you were never summoning Herald in the first place. All right? Like, that's the only way that you should ever summon Herald. Like, that's the correct way. So, yeah, this card's live when you have Benton in your hand or a Cyber Angel, which is cool because, like, you have other Cyber Angels, but Benton's the most important one. Why? I'll tell you guys exactly what this card does because it's very new and it's very powerful. It's another card that allows you to draw. So you tribute 1 Cyber Angel Ritual Monster from your hand or your field. That's the cost. Now, keep in mind that the cost still gets you a card because Benton being tributed, she does not have to be tributed a specific way. Read the card. If this card's tributed. So even if it's tributed for cost, it was still tributed. So if your opponent Ash Blossoms this, you will still search off of Benton, which is very important because now you've only -1 instead of a -2. Like how when you go Melody or like trading and they like you're discarding for cost and they're like Ash Blossom, like you -2. No, if they ash you only -1, which is great because you 1-for-1 them. But anyways, tribute for cost, draw 2 cards, then place 1 card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. Why is that important, 3 stacks? Why is that effect so amazing in this deck? Because I play Pot of Desires, and if I'm putting a specific card that I drew, for example, even your engine cards, like this, like I have to sit here and talk about how powerful this spell is and why it's so broken in this deck. Because it's not just, oh, you're not just going +1. Like, it's not like, oh, I just get to search and draw and dig through my deck. It's like, oh, my Chrysia, I don't want it right now. I need Chrysia put back for some reason or whatever. Oh, I drew one of my Eva targets. I'm trying to resolve Summon Sorceress, or I want Eva to get both of them from the deck. Okay, I put it on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I have a card that I don't want to banish off of Pot of Desires, and like I really don't have anything else that's good that I can put them on the bottom of my deck. Okay, so I'm going to put them on my bottom deck. Oh, I drew into one of my engine cards. Oh, I drew into an extra Geldagra. Oh, I drew into a card that's hard once per turn that I already resolved this turn. I can't activate another one. Put it on the bottom of the deck. Like, I can literally sit here and talk about this card for 10 minutes because it's that broken. Like, it fixes your hands. It gets you deeper into your deck. You're drawing 2. Nonetheless, you're still going to draw 2 because the card that was in your hand that you didn't want, you just swap it in. Like, it's just so broken. And you're going to search off of Benton after that. Like, this allows you to search out Herald. She searches in you like Fairy, bro. Like, this spell is broken. For the rest of the turn after it resolves, you can only ritual summon. Wah, wah. Oh, God forbid that I'm playing a ritual deck. For the rest of the turn? You mean to tell me I could do every play that I want, do my Summon Sorceress combo, then resolve this? Like, after I've already summoned Herald, and just the Benton that I added back from my Grifted Hand off of Dawn, I can just get more value out of it? Okay. Yeah, we're playing 3 of this. It's nuts. It says draw 2. Oh, wait. No, timeout. We're playing 3 of this. It's nuts. It says draw 2. Oh, and we get to put the card on the bottom of our deck? Great, because we play Pot of Desires. Oh, wait, this card says draw 2? Oh, it's not fair. My deck's too broken. My deck's too broken. I play too many good cards. Oh, man, it sucked. I hate my deck so much. It never bricks. I need to get a better deck. I hate my deck. I never brick. I always get broken hands with Herald Christia. My opponent can never play. This deck sucks. It's tier 5. It's horrible. It's never going to be meta. 2 copies of Optimus Prime to search out our broken field spell. We need to filter and get as many spells in the grave as possible, so we're maximizing on it. Because Las Vegas is like one of the most broken spells in the deck. In fact, because it has the most longevity, it is the most broken spell in my deck because it's going to last me longer than anything else. And then, what would this deck be without Herald's Ritual spell? Like, come on now, bro. Like, this is the most important spell in the deck. Reason being is because this is how you play Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, if you can't make Herald, you're really not doing much, but believe me when I say, like, without exaggeration, I have won games without ever summoning a Herald because my deck is just so broken. It doesn't make sense. It's not fair. So, yep, that's the main deck, you guys. I decided that 40 cards does not matter anymore because literally, Observatory came out. I was like, okay, we're going to add in 3 Observatories and not take out anything. No, it's going to brick your deck. It says draw 2. How are you going to brick? Oh, we're going to add in cards that say draw and search. Oh, how is my deck going to brick? As long as the cards that you add in enable and also enhance your deck thinning capabilities and allow you to unbrick your hand and make your bad hands playable and your good hands even more insane, I don't think that it's wrong to play a deck that's more than 40 cards. Like, if you're hating on it because it's not 40 cards, oh well, like, you know, be in your feelings. Now for my extra deck, we have 3, oh wait a minute. We have to do this right. 3 baby heralds. 3 baby heralds. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Yeah, like you're sending these a lot off of Extra Foolish Burial and off of Geldagra. It's really important. 2 Elder Entity Natees, because Geldagra sometimes needs to pop 2 cards. Sometimes you just need to pop 1. Sometimes you draw into Extra Foolish Burial and like you just need a out of card that's in your way. But then you draw into another one later on the duel and you're like, oh dang, I wish I played a second one. Oh yeah, I do. So yeah, this is like perfect. And they're fairies. They set you up for Christia. Everything in the deck has a multi-purpose. It's so broken. Summon Sork. I go into her like literally every single turn. Hippo Shinogen. This helps me to modify my graveyard. When I resolve Eva puts me two fairies short. So like linking into this and then linking this into Summon Sorceress, like literally sets you up for a lot. Or like you just link into this and then link into something else. And like it's easy. Like Stick Chair automatically guarantees 4 fairies in grave because this card exists. You link 2 into this, then link the final Star Seraph into something else like Summon Sork, and then like you just literally like you have Christia. I tell my opponent they can't activate card effects and they can't special summon. My deck sucks. Oh, everything meta has to special summon and I don't let them. My deck's horrible. Everybody has to activate card effects to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And I don't let them. My deck's trash. Underclock Taker, Phoenix, Cerberus, and Link Kuribo to sum up for the links. We don't have Unicorn. When we had it in the profile, it was borrowed. It's not ours. But we definitely need a Unicorn and a Borsword. Like this is Borsword. This should be Borsword. And then like Unicorn's just there for the cards that can't be destroyed. But also, I do play Ouroboros, so I kind of like don't necessarily need Unicorn because like I can just bounce it instead of shuffle it. But sometimes shuffling is better than bouncing, but it just depends. So like Unicorn's okay, but it's like not like you're gonna just like lose without it. Star Seraphs go into this very much often, but also Summon Sorceress is broken, and like turn 1, like unless you just literally already have 6 fairies in hand, which spoiler alert happens a lot. You have to go into this because you can't resolve Eva and get 2 more fairies and have 8 fairies and have to discard. It's pointless. So you go into this, rip a card out of your opponent's hand, get information for your side decking. Because I'm telling you, I'm not lying when I say people scoop to Herald Christia. Like, there's very few people that I played that just saw Herald Christia and were like, all right, let's see how many fairies he has in his hand. Let's try to bait his activations. Nope. Oh, he just negated my whole hand. All right, game 2. Like, no, like, people scoop to it. Deltaros is pretty broken. It has good synergy with Scepter, by the way, because Scepter grants it the effect on summon, and his protection, while he has materials, applies simultaneously, meaning that this is going to happen. You look at your opponent and you tell them, are you negating his summon? The summon successful? All right, you can't respond to Scepter. Why? Because of Deltaros' effect. So it has to happen like, I have to destroy your card for cost. I don't have a choice. I have to draw. It's not fair. You can't even Ash Blossom. Diamond, because Burning Abyss, Dark Warriors, Dangers, you name it, meta. It's just broken. It slaughters the meta. And then Nyarla, or however you pronounce it. Like, you just loop Herald of Arclight, infinite resources. Detach, search, reattach. Detach, search, reattach. Like, you can grind for so long with this deck. It's just stupid. Let's see how long the video is. Because depending, I'm going to do a test hand. Because, like, I'm confident in my build. Let's see. Okay, it's 21 minutes. So, you guys, right here, you can stop watching the video. You do not have, nobody's forcing you. Like, I promise you, nobody's forcing you to watch the test hand. I'm going to do one quick test hand just to show you guys how stupid my deck is, because it's just not fair. But yeah, I want to do a test hand real quick, just so you guys can see how consistent the new list is. It's just, it's dumb. Like, bro, this deck is just tier 0, period. The only reason why I don't want Herald to be meta, though, I'll be honest with you, is because if Herald was a meta deck and everybody played it, it would be literally the most cancerous format I've ever played in. Can you imagine what the mirror matches would be like? It would not only be a dice roll format, but it would literally be like, Herald would be the worst meta deck ever. Like, people would complain about this deck so much that they would get emergency banned. I'm not lying to you. Can you imagine if everybody was playing this deck and people were like, just, you lost the dice roll. Oh, crap. Herald Christia. Aw, dang, I can't play Yu-Gi-Oh! I lost. Like, it's just stupid. Like, literally, people would start picking up old, dusty rogue decks just to try to find a way to counter this deck because it's so broken. Like, I don't believe that Herald should be meta. And plus, this is my favorite deck. You think I want my cards to get banned just because everybody else wants to be like sheeps? No, bro. Like, I want this deck to stay under the radar. I want it to remain a rogue deck. And I want to be just the only guy that's just, like, never giving up on a dream. Like, I've never gave... Shining Darkness, baby. Since Shining Darkness, I've never given up on... Can I get an amen? Since Shining Darkness, I've never gave up on this deck. Hello, somebody. Like, we are faithful to Heralds. Like, I am the most faithful Herald player that I know. Like, literally. Like, seriously. Like, if there's any deck that I've mastered, it's this. Like, this much I will pat myself on the back for. Because, like, it takes dedication. Like, I have put in a lot of work into this deck, bro. Like my hard effort paid off. When they made Cyber Angels, I was just like, thank God, man. Like, we just needed that Benton, bro. We needed that Ritual Sanctuary. Like, we needed all these broken cards. All right, so I power shuffled my deck. Let's go ahead and see what the... Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, that's fair. That's fair, right? Oh, okay, you guys. Nope, this hand's stupid. This is not fair. Pre-prep. This is not fair, you guys. You can't look at this and say that it's fair. I power shuffled. I didn't stack anything. Literally, this prime example, they always think I'm exaggerating. No, I'm not. Like, my energy is not misplaced. It's because this deck is stupid. Like, this deck is not fair. It's not at all. Like, it's dude. All right, so let's go normal summon Scepter in column number 1. Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. So Sovereignty is gonna draw. Oh, we drew the egg. That's gay. Because We're trying to resolve Eva right now in plus, but it is what it is. I guess the egg just likes me. And we already have Ritual Sanctuary, so like we don't need that. Oh snap, it adds a Machine Angel spell. I didn't even read my own card. I can literally use the egg to search out my Merciful Machine Angel. Are you kidding me? Never mind, egg is broken, you guys. We can use Ritual Sanctuary, special summon the egg, use egg's effect, search Machine Angel, the Merciful Machine Angel, activate Merciful, tribute this, bare minimum worst case scenario, and then just, broken Yu-Gi-Oh! Seizure. Ah, it's too good. It's too good. Cyber Egg Angel is stupid. Oh, my deck is, I can't take this anymore. Reveal Sovereignty special, draw, that's a Manju. Okay. All right, so here's the plan, bro. Here's what we're gonna do. We have a Summon Sorceress combo, okay? We have that. We also have the option to just go into Ouroboros, but guess what? First thing we're going to do is use Ritual Sanctuary, discard this. We're going to search out our Benton, Princess Katana. Hey-ya! And thank God we opened Stick Chair, right? Because now we're going to get out Christia. I told you guys, they think I'm lying. All right, so we got this, bro. Like, we're going to do this. So what we're going to do here, so if we calculate the plays right now before we go into it. So if we resolve Eva, now that we have one less target to search, we will only banish one fairy, which means this will automatically be 3 fairies engraved. Because if these go for the Summon Sorceress and Eva comes out, we link her into Karibo, banish one of these, Eva's engraved now, that's 3 fairies. Which means we still have to get one more fairy engraved to make it exactly 4. Here's exactly how we're going to do that. We're going to link these two into Hippo Shinigen. Then we're going to link Hoshinigen and Scepter, which are the same type, by the way, not an illegal play, into Summon Sorceress. Now we have exactly 4 fairies in the grave, which is really important. Now we're going to summon our Herald. We're going to put them right here where Summon Sorceress points to. Banish this, add Benton back. You all know how it's done, and you've been watching this channel for a long time. Let's grab Christia, because no Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. Why not? And then let's go ahead and activate Summon Sorceress targeting Herald. And let's special summon out that Eva. And let's link Eva into Link Karibo, right? And then we'll use Eva's effect. We'll banish that one fairy. And we're going to go ahead and add the target, which is going to be Cyber Petite Angel, which is still pretty good. Petite Angel and Egg are just stupid. Like, they're the best targets for Ritual Sanctuary because they're the easiest to set up for. They're level 2s. If you don't have two spells engraved, you're just not playing this deck right. So that's 5 negates already in hand, but oh no, it's gonna get worse. And what I would like to do is, I love pre-prep. I'm gonna put one back, and I'm gonna special summon that Eva out, okay? And then what we'll do here is, or we don't even have to do that, as a matter of fact, because I was gonna overextend and go into like another link, but why? Maybe the Link Karibo will make a difference if somebody has like a purple poison. Like if they activate purple poison, scale purple poison, normal a monster, and try to out my board with the purple poison and like a magician. Nah, Link Karibo, son, negate that attack. So yeah, we'll keep it like that. And literally exactly 4 fairies: Sovereignty, Scepter, Eva, Hoshinigen. Like literally exactly 4. Reveal Christia, special Christia. Christia's effect. Let's add the Scepter. And there you have it. You have Herald, Karibo, Summon Sword, Christia, 5 negates. No, it's over. That's game. Yep. That's my deck, you guys. All right, so that's for all the non-believers. Blasphemy! How dare you say my deck is not broken? Yep, you guys. And that's the deck profile. I really hope that you enjoyed it. Please definitely check out my other 105 builds on this deck. Every single one of them are stupid. I even had a build that could summon Herald and totally awesome because I played Cloudians. I had a Cyber Dragon. I'm not Cyber Dragon. I had like this weird Galaxy Soldier build. I had this really cool one too with Guiding Ariadne because it's like Light Fairy. You would like Stick Chair combo, pop it. I played Scoldings and Strikes and reveal like one of the Scoldings or a Strike and like get it. And like you'd have Herald plus counter traps because like Paleozoic format was like really tough and they played Strikes. And I've always innovated the deck and crafted it to counter the meta no matter what. Like just literally look at my builds. They're all stupid. Like I even have a Prediction Princess build. I have a Herald of Perfection Shadal build. Like, dude, I've done it all. Like, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching the deck profile. God bless you guys. Make good choices. Don't hurt your brain cells. Stay tuned for future content. And you folks have a beautiful night, all right? Peace out, yo.